storm just took a huge turn. With less than 20...
Game time. Let's go. We in here. It's time to bring the East Coast back, baby. Let's go.
DJ Cumberbund.
Ooh, yeah. We gon' get it started again. We gon' get it started again.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since we no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
If I'm gonna rob, I'ma rob all night. If I'm looking for something, it's probably a fight. If I'm gonna fuck bitches, then they better be tight. If that's dead, then the head better be right.
When we finally kiss goodnight, I will hate going out in the storm. But if you really hold me tight, then all the way home I'll be warm.
Stay with the rats, cause the rats is real. Wanna fuck them, we fuck, already know the deal.
But as long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow.
I love my get down for the whole my guilt and my shame. And always sell me short, always feel the same. And my face and my soul, always my man dead, always under control. I'm the type of nigga that'll die for the cause. Fuck what you heard, I will die for my dogs. Ain't scared of shit, we'll ride in the ball. Because I think I know what's going on. Fucker, drag on, cause he's spits the flame. Drag on, motherfucker, don't forget the name. That's right, the only will is my own. I do whatever I want to stay alone. Rub the red-nosed reindeer out of every shiny nose. And if you ever saw him,
Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful.
I'm gonna suffer for the rest of my life.
Let it snow, let it snow, let it
Come
snow.
on, Bobby.
Doesn't show signs of stopping.
Come on, Vato. This is just not your thing. Stop trying to be macho. I ain't sure I can take it or leave it or die.
They don't mind cause we're looking lovely. They wanna chill cause we're popping bubbly. They wanna hang out at the after party. Meet us later on in the hotel lobby.
My life is undone, and I'ma say that I'm most part of things to shut in my guts. I'm untrue. They ain't nothing but a thing cause the camp gets busy. Fucking with the line is so busy. Shit ain't the same. Cats done changed the game. So I'm safe, but I'm a little outside. I'm gonna laugh when I'm buried alive. Oh, let it snow.
Welcome back, everybody. Professor Grass channel. I'm the mysterious, the illustrious, I don't know what illustrious means, but I am Professor Grass. I know that for sure. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back. Now, I have not done a green pill in a couple days. That's mostly because of necessity. Got a new job. And it's a pay decrease with more work. I don't even know how the fuck that is a possibility, but it is. And why I haven't been really able to go live as much, because okay, this is what happens, right? On a normal day, I will try to wake up early enough that I can wake up with my daughter 8 o'clock in the fucking morning. Then kind of mosey around. I kind of munch down with her and stuff at the house, and then take off with her. Try to do a couple DoorDashes so I can make a couple extra bucks. And then I run back home. My wife shows up, babysitting duties, so I can run off to my new job. So I've been trying to figure out my new sleep schedule, so I have to go in an hour later and get off an hour later at this new job. But it's also closer, so like I don't have to worry about driving 30 minutes. Fucking literally 15 now. Pretty tight. But I know what I'm here for. I'm not here to bore you with my real life problems. wildlife things that's going on. I'm here to talk to you folks about the cannabis strain OG Snow. Why? I mean, look at the map. We're getting ready to get a bunch of snow across the entire United States of America. And it's kind of funny because where I live, the snow is coming, but the freezing rain and the ice and all that is not coming where I am. So it's like backwards, because usually everybody else just gets powdered by snow, and then we get our ass hit hard by ice. But all y'all motherfuckers are gonna have to deal with the ice this time, and old Professor Grass is gonna be sipping coffee, watching the snow drifts. Pretty tight. I told, it was cool because I told my new employer, I was like, hey, I might not be able to make it in because of where I live. And they live fucking right around the corner from me. They were like, oh, wait, you live there? And they were like, yeah, no problem. We understand. Because I live on a turn. Like, I don't live on a turn, but like, okay, so like my driveway is on a curve. At the beginning when the turn starts to turn, that's where I turn the opposite direction to go into my driveway. So tomorrow is going to be a little bit different. I'm not going to be able to do DoorDash. I haven't been able to do DoorDash for the past couple days, actually. Been too busy. Getting all sorts of shit done. And so I got Starlink, right, guys? And it's 9% misaligned, which means I'm not getting the 100% Starlink experience, right? So I got to go out there eventually and try to move it and get it to fix right and all this other stuff. Well, right now the cord is going through my window to the outside so it can service. And I'm like, this cannot stand where we're this weekend. Because this weekend it's literally going to be about, it said the feeling of the temperature is going to be -20. The actual temperature is going to be -6. And that's cold. Whenever you go outside and you start to like choke on your own like smoke coming out of your mouth, your own breath coming out because of the, you know, just evaporating, it's bad. It gets bad. You can French inhale your own like breath, make it look like you're smoking. How cold it is. It's not that cold yet, thank God. I'm very low on propane, and I ordered propane today like a fucking dunce. And I hope they show up. Otherwise, I'm gonna be real cold. But that's why I chose OG Snow today, because I've already covered Snowcap during my winter excursion, whatever you want to call it. And I was like trying to find a different one. There was one called The Snow, which is hilarious because it made me think of the snowman that fucking Nightwave watches. Anyway, let's get started. OG Snow, also known as Snow White, is an indica dominant 65 to 35% sativa, indica dominant split rather. God, been a minute. Strain created through cross of White Widow and American indica strains. Okay. Bud is often used as a resin to its tendencies to take on its White Widow mother's characteristics. The OG Snow High is much sought after because of its potent effects, powered by a THC level of around 15% on average. OG Snow High starts with an uplifted euphoric feeling that leaves you feeling happy, mentally calm with no mental pain, racing thoughts whatsoever. This kind of sounds like they were writing it and they were like trying to convince themselves that they didn't have racing thoughts and shit. No, yeah, I'm fine. I always remember all the shit while I'm smoking this weed. It doesn't affect my memory at all. You know, like that would be dumb if marijuana would affect the memory.
Marijuana affects the memory.
These effects, coupled with its moderately high THC levels, makes OG Snow perfect for treating conditions such as chronic stress, anxiety, nausea, chronic pain, insomnia, depression, or depression. I guess didn't have, but and there. Anyway, OG Snow, I'm fucking retarded, has a sweet citrus flavor with accents of floral earth. The aroma is super pungent, earth, and strong citrus overtones. Bud has long, super dense, pepper-shaped, bright forest green nugs with sparse hairs and a thick coating of frosty trichomes. Look at that. Main effects are creative, euphoric, happy, and relaxed. May relieve chronic pain, depression, insomnia, nausea, and stress. Main flavors are citrus and sweet. Main aromas are citrus, sweet, earthy, floral, pungent, and skunky. Oh, hey, got Spirit in the chat over on YouTube. Snow70U, salute to you too, sir. On the direct opposite of the fucking side of the weather, Mr. Spirit over here drops this fucking clip of his stream. I didn't even see that part of his stream, by the way, until I watched the clip. I was watching it at work, like an hour long or something, but it was fucking crazy. Because Ghislaine Maxwell is trying to start a nation state in the fucking ocean. For reasons, I'm sure, you know, not nefarious reasons at all. So go check out Moose Heaven. Go check out Spirit. Spirit, can you link that video specifically in the chat if you're still around? Because, like, that is some ass shit. Like, literally, like, I'm not trying to do nothing. Like, Ghislaine, are you trying to, like, make it a little island or, you know, do Jeffrey Epstein Island stuff on again? She's like, no. No, why would you think that? That's against the law. North American Indica is a 100% pure indica strain, and part 1 are 2 parts of this strain. Yeah, it's called Terra Mar, which is literally just marine and Terra mixed together. She kept saying that she loves the ocean too. She's just like, I'm obsessed with the ocean. And it's like, okay, lady. You know what? I kind of believe that she is. She's obsessed with the ocean and fucking kids on islands. You know, that's just the things that she's into. Like, I like weed and playing video games and watching movies. And this bitch is out there doing those things. Trying to make fucking ocean nation states. This is how we get Oceania. It's gonna get bad. Oh, fuck. But apparently it's a land race from North America that's 100% indica. Kind of cool. And then it's crossed with White Widow, which is a Brazilian sativa and a South indica crossed together. White Widow crossed with North America makes our Snow. Our OG Snow. What was the other name for it? Cinderella or something? Snow White. Why would it be Cinderella, dipshit? Anyway, now has come part of the show where I go and I ask Grok, hey Grok, can you give us a breakdown of this in particular strain? dad died in the ocean. The ocean took everything from me. Now I want to become part of it. I want to tame the ocean. That's what it is. I want to tame the ocean and make it a nation state for everyone to do, you know, whatever it is they want to do. It's still on YouTube. Go out. That's so fucking stupid. Oh my god. I mean, if they all centralize in one location, though, Spirit, can't we just drown them all? I mean, it just sounds like shooting fish in a barrel at that point, you know? Because she was sending open invites to everybody. She was just like, hey, everybody come over here. You know what I mean? So it's just like... Oh, Lord Navasa, hey. I sent you a DM on the Discords. I hope you got it. Glad to see you're here, dude. Snowpocalypse is upon us. Yeah. You know, it's weird. Because Joe Biden, the last winter he was in charge, said that we're going to have a black Christmas or fucking dark winter or some shit. Did he mean this winter? Alright, man. Hey, I appreciate it, Navasa. Thank you, man. I got a lot of rage issues, man. And you know that playing fucking tabletop with me, right? But I'm getting a lot better at it. Trying to let go of a lot more bullshit, you know? And I gotta do it so I can survive long enough to see my kid like grow up. I think that's a good goal. I know that sounds very basic, but if I keep getting angry and shit, dude, it's gonna be bad, you know? Why smoke weed? Go to buymeacoffee.com/Professor Grass. Help me out and get some more weed up in this bitch. Get ready to hit a snowstorm at me. I barely have enough money to go get weed. Fired twice. Got a new job, but I ain't gonna get paid from that job until fucking later. All right. We got a breakdown here. A grok breakdown of this cannabis strain. Rated by Crossing White Widow with American Indica. Yep, that's correct. 65-35 split. Yep. Group. Rank be damned. See, that's the thing too, dude. Like, you do think about that kind of shit. Like, you're like, I will get popped, you know, and I'll fucking have to deal with the consequences of my actions. And that's kind of why I got fired, because I smashed my hand and I yelled fuck. That's a rage issue, you know? Like, if I wasn't so angry all the time, I would have smashed my hand the first time and been like, yeah, fuck this, I'm not doing this. And literally, that's what the superintendent told me to do. He was like, yeah, you should have just fucking walked away, man. I was like, alright. I don't know what the fuck. But Navasa, if you're still here, have you heard about fucking Terramar? The fucking Ghislaine Maxwell Ocean State? Fucking nuts. I'm sure Spirit wouldn't mind if I played some of it on my fucking show here. Probably shouldn't. It's gonna drop the link. your average yield on OG snow is going to be about 400 to 500 grams per meter squared. Higher yield outdoors, as is fishing. Moderately hard to grow, resilient, and benefits from good airflow. Oh, yeah. Oh, dude. Here it is right here. I'm like...
But if we don't participate,
Yeah, dude, I watched 48 minutes of Dude, check out Moose Heaven sometime, Noah. Pop this at everybody to enjoy. Because if you guys haven't watched Moose Heaven, that's Spirit in the chat. He puts on one fucking great show, and he's also been clipping out certain segments, which not only is great for, you know, SEO, but it's gonna be great for being able to just consume segments of Moose Heaven. You know? So I can be like, oh, I remember on Moose Heaven this one thing, and I can just give it to someone. Good things all around. I hope Mr. Spirit grows exponentially next coming year. Mr. Ray is happy. It's liked our post. Hell yeah. So, usually I would break some ice, but I'm gonna let this guy do it because he's breaking down this major storm that we're getting ready to have. So, I would like for Max Velocity to take us away.
24 hours. And the good news is that we finally know what this winter storm is going to do in the United States over the next few days. Who's going to see significant icing, who's going to see significant snow, and all of the other stuff in between. So let's talk more about it. We're going to begin with our future radar. This is what it's going to look like by the time you wake up tomorrow morning. We aren't going to have a whole lot of ongoing activity. There will be a little bit of light cold rain back over in Texas and southern Oklahoma, and then the beginning of our winter weather activities back over in the Texas and Oklahoma Panhandle. That's going to be some light freezing rain. By lunchtime is when activity will really start to pick up. We are going to have a risk of light freezing drizzle and freezing rain stretching across areas like Oklahoma City and Tulsa. So this is the beginning of when you want to be off the roadways in Oklahoma. Back over in Kansas, we'll have some light freezing rain and snow mixing, so just be ready for that in far western and central parts of Oklahoma near Dodge City. And then eventually by 3 to 4 o'clock, activity really starts to pick up in north central Texas and the Texas Panhandle. That's where heavier freezing rain is going to become a concern near Lubbock and Amarillo. Moderate to heavy snow will be ongoing in parts of Kansas and also back over into New Mexico. But this winter storm is going to get a lot messier by late Friday night and Saturday. And Saturday is really going to be the day where this thing explodes into a massive winter storm, even more massive than the low taper fade mean. Now, as we go into late Friday night and early Saturday, that is when this winter storm will explode in intensity. We are going to have moderate to heavy freezing rain stretching from Lubbock, Texas, back into central and southern Arkansas, and this is where ice storm conditions are going to become more favorable during this time frame. Over in Little Rock, we are expecting sleet and freezing rain overnight Friday into Saturday, meaning there will be power outages, I think, across many areas around and especially to the south and east of Little Rock.
You know why this guy has over 1 million subs and you can barely see his face right here because of my shitty fucking capture here? You know why this guy has so many subs? Because of that goddamn voice. He has like a fucking newscaster's voice. He sounds like a weatherman. He knows what he's talking about, and he's showing you a breakdown as we're doing it. That's why I grabbed this guy, and he has over 1 million subs. I just seen that when we went and started to go live.
Freezing rain will begin back over to...
God damn, this boy's got tons of subs. That's why he's doing a damn fine job. Damn fine, Max Velocity.
Towards Dallas, Fort Worth, and we will have a band of heavy snow stretching from the Texas Panhandle back into northern Arkansas. So the mountain region there of northern Arkansas is going to be impacted by this, including Fayetteville, Mountain Home, and then back towards Tulsa, Oklahoma. Even Oklahoma City will be transitioning into snow by late tomorrow night. As we get closer to the morning hours, so right as we go into sunrise on Saturday, that heavy band of snow is going to shift its way over into Kentucky and Tennessee, just to the north of Memphis. This will be impacting areas, especially in southern Missouri, just south of St. Louis, where moderate heavy snow will continue. Sleet is going to be right in the middle of that, so that's going to stretch from southern Oklahoma back towards Memphis, and then heavy freezing rain is going to be ongoing just outside of Dallas-Fort Worth towards northern Mississippi near Tupelo, and also towards Huntsville in Alabama. Now, as we go later into Saturday morning, we're going to start to see a lot more moisture coming out of the Pacific and also out of the Gulf, and this is going to create a lot more problems on Saturday. Saturday morning, it might kind of look like this winter storm is just this and it's done. Well, no, we actually have all this moisture right here that's going to reinforce our winter system, and it's going to be even larger by Saturday afternoon and evening. So look at this. As we go into Saturday afternoon and evening, we're going to have a very intense band of snow, freezing rain, and sleet moving its way across Tennessee and Kentucky, and then eventually by Saturday night, we have a new band of freezing rain and snow that's going to form across almost all of Arkansas, almost all of North Texas, and also across West Texas. Almost all of that freezing rain will be moderate or heavy, which means ice accumulation will rapidly happen. You need to be preparing now for power outages that could last days in some of these areas, as we are expecting over a quarter of an inch of ice accumulation from Dallas-Fort Worth towards Little Rock, and then
that's a good point you just made. There's gonna be power outages and shit. Power outages and shit because of all the fucking ice on the lines. It's gonna be too heavy to fucking bear that load. It's gonna snap those lines. That's another reason why we need to fix our fucking grid, because it's how old now?
Very significant ice storm is expected in northern Mississippi near Memphis, Tennessee, and also southeastern Arkansas, where ice storm warnings have already been issued. And that is an area that we could have some spots over 1 inch of ice accumulation. That is catastrophic. We are talking about very significant impacts in those areas that could really significantly damage trees, power lines, and there is a possibility that power outages will last days, if not even possibly over a week, there in parts of Mississippi, Tennessee, and Arkansas. As we go into the late evening on Saturday and into the overnight hours, this winter storm is going to be huge. We'll have freezing rain with a cold air damming setup happening back over in Georgia, upstate South Carolina, and nearly...
So our grid is around 100 years old, and we still haven't, fucked with it since, the 70s.
All of North Carolina. Our first snow will begin back over in Maryland, Virginia, West Virginia, and Delaware, and then another huge band of snow is going to stretch from New Mexico back into Illinois. This will be round 2 of our heavy snowfall, and then freezing rain again stretching across
So round 2 comes at Sunday at midnight.
Huge area. This is going to be one of the most dangerous winter storms that we have seen in a long time here in the United States. As we go into Sunday morning, so when you wake up on Sunday, we are still going to have heavy,
cold as fuck, and it's going to be snowing. I don't know if we're going to have church.
Southern Arkansas, including Little Rock, back over towards western and very extreme northwestern Mississippi and Memphis. Back over in Nashville, we're going to be on the fringe of a freezing rain / ice storm event. I do think freezing rain is going to be the dominant concern for the Nashville area. Now, one thing I do want to point out is that the models have been shifting over the last 24 hours. We've talked about this in our previous video, and they have shifted again. A lot of models are bringing stuff again a little bit further south, and obviously the smallest change to the south is going to make a major difference when it comes to areas like Atlanta, Georgia, Huntsville, and even parts of Mississippi and even Tennessee seeing an ice storm. So I just want to point out that if you're back over in Nashville, the ice storm risk is starting